right, the worst part is this core trench. But here's a look behind me. You can get a better look at it. It's probably going to be 3 to 4 feet below the original virgin surface. Okay, finally time to fill in the core trench. Let me show it to you before we fill it in and start compacting it. Pretty much ends right up here. This water line's going to be up here a little higher, but where you need it mainly is down in that corner. That's where all the most hydraulic pressure is, trying to get underneath the dam. So I'm going to fill it in about halfway, then I'm going to go in and compact it, and then I'll fill it all the way, compact it some more, then I can finally start digging. Hey guys, Capper here. Welcome to the next episode of this. This is a big pond. I think it's close to a ½ acre, but we'll get to that later on in the series. So today I cut the core trench and I was lucky. So all of the material that came out of the core trench was really good and rich and clean clay. So generally when you cut a core trench, if you got, black dirt, you got rocky dirt, you want to replace it with good clay. I happen to be in clay country here in Missouri, so I pulled out clean clay from the core trench, so now I'm going to push it all back in. The whole goal here is to get down to 2 or 3 or 4 feet below the original layer of the ground and seal it off so the pond doesn't leak under the dam, and you use clay for that. So since I pulled out clay from it, I'm going to push it all back in, but the trick is compacting it. So with this moist clay that's going to go back in the core trench, I'm going to do it in lifts. I'm going to compact it as I build it back up. So that's what today's episode is filling in the core trench. If you had crummy material or it was rocky, what you pulled out of there, then generally you got to actually haul in good clean clay and then fill it in. So I was very fortunate in this. So let's get into today's episode. I think it's number 3 or 4 on this pond build, but we're making great progress every day. Let's go. Thanks. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, every now and then I bite off a little more than I can chew, but I usually come through in the end. So we have been talking about this pond build for the last 1.5 years. If we're going to stay in this house, you see our house in the background, this pond is kind of a paltry pond. Plus it's leaking and you can't hardly see it from the house, but we thought, okay, if we're going to stay here, we are going to add to the pond. So this is the sketchy part here. You could see, so it's all wet clay, so these are called lifts, when you technically at 6 inches at a time. But then I'm going to go over this and compact it in that. But now after day number 4, I'm really happy with the progress. You'll have to stay with me for that. But let's watch how I compact this stuff, one strip at a time, I guess, if you will, and then flatten it, back drag it, front drag it, and compact it and build this pond dam up. Alright, we got about 6 or 7 passes so far. I'm rough grading, compacting. When I get it smooth enough, then I'll start moving my tracks left and right a little bit for some overlap. So glad that I'm almost done with this part. This stuff is just perfect for compaction too. It's really moist, but not too wet. So this is it. Probably the last check-in. I'm gonna do a drone flight again. It's gonna look a lot different today than yesterday. I made it bigger after yesterday's drone flight. You know, every 10, 15 feet matters. So I'm getting excited now to start digging seed. Alright, I'll do some more dirt work, compaction, and give you one after look once we finish for today. Alright, now I got a bucket load of clay, big wet heavy one, just to add some more weight. I think I'm getting it compacted pretty good. You know, I can tell it's sinking down. Oh. Can't even tell there was something different anymore. This is where it ties into the old pond dam, or the original one. Yeah, it's starting to feel firm now. That's good. All right, a few more runs and I'm done today. That's it. There it is. All right, let's look at the new pond core trench after episode number 3. So here you can see the shape here. There's where I'm tying in the core trench into the existing dam right next to my beach there. I pushed that dirt pile back a little bit. And now you can kind of clearly see the shape. And where my track marks are, that is the new core trench. So that'll be the center of the new pond dam. Hopefully I don't regret making it bigger, but this is kind of a test pond to see, you know, I might dig another big one on this property because the property lays out really nice for several different ponds in different areas. But you know that if you visualize that being full of water, it's going to be a nice addition to that main pond. So the next phase is to start scooping dirt and piling it on the core trench and then compacting it all the way up as we dig it all the way up. So, alright, gonna get back to work at it. Catch you on the next episode.